Welcome to another episode of Tales from the Collection. Today we're going to be going through some of the responses that I received from through the mail autograph requests. If you're not familiar with the hobby, basically it involves writing fan mail to celebrities, athletes, and other public figures and requesting an autograph at the same time. So a lot of times it can take many months to get a return. From the last month I got maybe 20 or so we're going to take a look at those today. Alright, starting off, we have Leary. So if you're a Fallout fan of the new Amazon Prime TV show specifically, then this one's for you. I reached out to Lee. He played Davey in the Fallout series, and Lee was very kind. He even did an interview with me, which you can find on talesfromthecollection.com/interviews. It was very nice talking to him through the mail and also eventually through email as well, because I always include my email address when I send these autograph requests, and sometimes people get back to me through email as well, so I can follow up, have a little chat as well, which is always a good time. And he signed, there's 4 photos here, really one on each side, but they're both the same photos. So he signed here, Leary, Davey, and again right here in black Sharpie, so it's a little bit hard to see. But yeah, there it is. I really enjoyed the show, so I'm happy to get this one back. It was really cool to talk to him because he gave me some of the behind the scenes information about the show, and it was nice hearing about his experience and all that. Alright, now we're going to go with one from Sarah Douglas. Sarah was on the original Superman 1 and 2, the films from the 1970s and 80s, I think. And she was also on Conan the Destroyer as Queen Taramis. So, definitely an iconic actress from that era. And here it is, to Tim. Love, Sarah Douglas. Very cool. She signed one of my 2 index cards that I sent. These index cards look really good framed up. I'll put them in something like this. This one's of Kristen Ritter. Just the index card and an 8x10 photo in there, and they look really nice framed. So that's what I do with those. Right, here we got one from Anna Keefer. She signed 2 of the 2. Adriana Rizzo. And she's a WWE wrestler, so you might know her from that. Here's one that I waited on for a little while. This one's from Fran Drescher. Now you might know her for her character from The Nanny with her iconic laugh. She was also in Saturday Night Fever, but I mainly wrote her after the SAG-AFTRA strike, and because she's the SAG-AFTRA president, so I had a questionnaire about the strike and how that was going and all that. She didn't respond to my Q&A, unfortunately, but she did sign 2 index cards for me. This one dedicated to me, Tim, and then this one, just a nice heart on there. So very nice return from Fran Drescher. Appreciate that one. Here's one from country singer Martina McBride. She signed 2 for me. And now we have one from Mark Henn. He's a Disney animator who worked on animated films like The Lion King. I sent him a Q&A as well. Actually, I sent basically everybody Q&A, and he was one who did respond, so I have his interview questions and responses up on talesfromthecollection.com/interviews. You can find him and all the other ones there. He signed out the questionnaire. Instead of signing my index cards that I sent, he sent me a business card here. So I got a signed business card, which is pretty cool. I've got a couple of those in my collection already, so that makes a nice addition. Alright, here we have one from Betsy Wolfe. And unfortunately, so I sent just this envelope with a couple index cards in it. She sent me this kind of larger postcard photo. She signed it nicely, but in order to fit it in my envelope, she had to fold it. So it came out a little bit, not too great looking, unfortunately. But she's a Broadway actor, and it was nice to get it back from her regardless. So thank you, Betsy. Right, here we got one from Kate Fleetwood. She was in the Harry Potter movies as Mary Cattermole, and in Star Wars The Force Awakens as the First Order officer. Nicely signed 2 out of 2 index cards here. Kate Fleetwood, very nice. Alright, I'm going for another Harry Potter success here. Always cool to use the Harry Potter stamps on these Harry Potter actors, but this one's from Toby Jones, played Dobby in Harry Potter. And I accidentally sent him 2 requests. So this is, or one response, and this was actually a separate response. So This one says, thanks for your kind words, Tim. And then to Tim, thanks, Tim. So very cool. These two in blue with the Dobby character name on it as well, which is nice. All right, here's one from Robert Short. He's a visual effects artist. Also was kind enough to respond to interview questions. He worked on Beetlejuice and Cocoon and some other 80s movies. Signed 2 of these index cards to me. To Tim, Robert Short. Don Stanton, he was a twin who, him and his twin both worked on Terminator 2. They got killed by the liquid metal Terminator. I forget what the model number on that one is, but there you go, Don Stanton. Any excuse I can get to write someone who worked on an Arnold movie, you know, that's a good day. Here we got Laurie Metcalf. She was on Toy Story as Miss Davis and Scream 2 as Debbie Salt. Signed 2 out of 2 for me, so very nice there. And then we have Lee Trevino, professional golfer. I did ask him some questions about his Nintendo Entertainment System video game, but unfortunately he did not respond. Would really like to hear some insight about that, but that's okay. Thank you very much, Lee, for signing. And last but not least, we got Uncle Rico here. So John Gries, who was in Napoleon Dynamite as Uncle Rico. He's been a pretty good signer as of late. He sent me this index card size, I guess it's a photo. I sent my 2 index cards. This is what he returned to me. Tim, go long, John Gries. So pretty cool. And it's even got the quote down here. How much you want to make a bet? I can throw the football over them mountains. So it's a cool movie. Very big in popular culture, and this is a nice one to have in my collection. I think this one would frame up nicely with a cool Napoleon Dynamite photo. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it. All right. Now, if you want to learn about how to do through the mail autograph collecting, you can go to the FAQ page. The link's in the bio, in the description. And just go there, check it out, and if you want to engage with the community, you can either post a comment in here with a question or head over to the Tales from the Collection Facebook group. There's a pretty engaged community. You can see exactly what people are getting through the mail on a regular basis. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate your time.